water walking and kicking and butt kicks and knee lifts in the lazy river in Saint Augustine with Jeannie Jones, your favorite songwriter singer. And my last song that I have released, the latest, is Bollywood Night. Check it out, guys. I've posted it. Beautiful day in Saint Augustine. I'm out here doing my exercises with my honey bunny, who's laying in a chair relaxing while I walk in the river. He is resting. I got my little pink bathing suit on here and just working out, guys. Trying to keep in shape. Gonna work out some more tonight while I watch something on TV. YouTube notification. And I don't think I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. And I love that name, TikTok, like a clock. And I did see some cool clocks in Italy that were shaped like guitars and stuff, which I wanted for my YouTube studio. So I think I'm going to order one online because it's so hard to shove things in your suitcase and bring them with you. And as it is, I got chased around the airport in Detroit because I had bought a little Paddington Bear, looked like a Louis Vuitton purse. And I bought it in the marketplace in Palermo, Sicily, when we were in Italy. And when I bought it, I guess the agents thought it was a Louis Vuitton fake. And I looked at him, I said, listen, it's got a teddy bear on it. I said, does this look like a Louis Vuitton? I said, it's got Paddington Bear on it. And then I showed it to him and I said, and I only paid $15. It's a tote bag for my candy. And so then they let me keep it and everything, but I was kind of nervous. So that's why I don't buy stuff when I go places. It's just not worth it to buy stuff because who wants to get stopped and asked what you bought and all that? The only thing I buy is chocolates, candy, pastries, and what else did I buy? Oh, I bought some limoncello stuff because limoncello is really big in lemons in Italy. So welcome to the live chat. Remember to follow directions, and guys, please tell me who you are and talk to me. Oh, thank you. It's my lazy river. I own it. No, but it's in my neighborhood. We got two other pools. One's over there. That's the slide. Then there's another pool right there, a kiddie pool. And then there's a big Olympic pool there. And this is our lazy river. And it's turned off right now. In Saint Augustine, they turned this off because now people don't like to go in the water because it's cold. And so it's only open to people who want to water walk like I am right now, where you do knee lifts and you can do Tai Chi in the water and you just move around in it. So all those things that splash on your head are turned off. Even the bucket is turned off over there. So none of that stuff's working. And I just got back from Sarasota yesterday, which is South Florida on the Gulf of Mexico, where my mom is. I had to help my mom move into her new place. She's in her 90s. And then came back last night. I left Sarasota for a 5-hour drive at 8 o'clock last night. So I got home. I actually got home at 11:30 because I drove like 85 miles an hour because there was no traffic at night. That goes on your head. It falls over on your head for little kids. Yeah, water's great for you. I mean, do you know that lunging in here, oh, it's so cold when you get your chest in here, it's freezing. But lunging in here is better than lunging in the gym because you're not putting all that hard, it's cushions your knees and your joints in the water. And the cold water, I'm getting like cryotherapy right now. So here, and you can see the little kids over there playing. All the little kids playing the little kids pool because this is really closed. It's only open to walkers and that's it. Let's see. And there's a little playground over there. Right over there's the playground. And then that's the little like place there. I drew through the Panhandle. Oh, you drove through the Panhandle once. Yeah. Yeah, the Panhandle's nice. We have Destin Beach. We have Panama City. And it is pretty nice. It gets hit a lot by hurricanes when we have a hurricane, as well as Sarasota, where I'm from. This is Saint Augustine. It's North Florida, and it never really gets hurt by hurricanes here. And it's nice and cool at this time of year. It's beautiful outside today. This thing is packed in the summer. Everybody's on a inner tube and it's packed. But right now, it's so nice for people who don't have kids like me, because we can come in here and we can work out and it's quiet. You can play your own music and you can bring drinks and you can just relax. Float down the river, or you can do what I do. I lunge and then I do these kick outs where you kick up as you walk. It's really good for you. Hi, Joseph. How are you doing today? And guys, check out my new songs. I'm a songwriter. I just released Bollywood Night before I left for Italy. And you can hear all my songs under Jeannie Jones or on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon Music, Deezer, Boomplay, Pandora, everywhere. Yep. Well, believe it or not, I started writing songs when I was 15 years old. And then I went into education. I went to college and I had to stop sailing on my sailboat and writing songs when I went to college. So I left my guitar, my amplifier, my keyboard, my sailboat, and went to college to be a teacher. Taught for like 30 years and then jumped right back into songwriting and traveling. So that's what I do now. I write songs, sing, and travel. And like right now, you guys caught me on a day. I got back from Italy like 3 days ago. And then the day I got back, I had to go help my mom move. So I had to take a 5-hour car ride myself, singing my songs all the way down to Sarasota, Florida, help my mom move for 2 days and then come right back here. And then next week I'm going to Arizona, and I have 2 YouTube channels under Jeannie Jones, and I post on YouTube all my travel adventures. I do shorts and live videos. So if I'm in a castle in London, you'll be in the castle. If I'm floating down the lazy river, I'll do some little videos so you guys can see what it looks like. If I'm on a sailboat in the Mediterranean Sea, sailing into the Queen's Cave, you guys will be there. And you can check it out if you don't have the time to watch it live or to see it as I release the videos on YouTube. You can watch them when you get home from work because they're all on my channel. It will show you the latest videos and where I'm at. Try to go to exciting places. He just said that we're going to go to... You want to go to London and Ireland? Yeah, because London and Ireland aren't far apart, really. So we'll probably do that in November. Before Thanksgiving, I think. And then we're going for Halloween to Scottsdale. Scottsdale, Arizona is a place for people in their 50s and 60s because it's hopping. All of them are retired and they're ready to party like rock stars, and they have the best parties there. So we're going for the Halloween party. We're not going to be here because my neighborhood is awesome. On Halloween here, all the families have their houses decked out and decorated, and everybody's doing Jell-O shots and giving them to the adults when they take their kids trick-or-treating. But we don't have any little kids, so we want to go to an adult Halloween party. So that's why we leave and go to Arizona, and then we can go to fun adult parties. And that's the good thing about traveling. No matter where you travel, you'll meet people, and some of them will become your lifelong friends. And they'll invite you to their houses. You can invite them to yours, and you just end up having so much fun that way. And then sometimes you'll have bad experiences. Like when you guys look at one of my videos that I just did a couple days ago, when I was in Sicily, I stayed in a scary hotel. It looked like a Narnia entrance to another world when you opened the door. And it was awful. We found it on booking.com. And we had to stay there 5 nights that we were in Palermo, Sicily. And Michael Jackson jumped out when we walked in with red gloves on from the dungeon in the basement. And that was scary. And I made a video of it because I want everybody to see what it really was like. And I only rented that booking.com hotel because it said it was nice. It was supposed to be 5 stars and it was called Bed and Spa. It should have been Bed and Michael Jackson coming alive. And so, you know what was so weird too is literally when we walked in the door in Palermo, Sicily, to our only hotel we were going to stay at there, when that guy jumped out in the dark and it wasn't a hotel, it was some kind of weird place that booking.com had on it, like an Airbnb, and it had one of those lift things that you get into, like a skinny, tiny, small elevator from 1900s. And we had to get in it because our room was on the 4th floor. So we just tried it. Instead of crying and running out the door and going back to a better hotel in Sicily, we stayed. We went in the lift with our suitcases, went upstairs, opened the door. No one was there, right? Nobody was there to greet us. But the key was there to room 4. And we opened it up. And it was a big room for Europe. It was really big. And it had a ginormous bathtub, a white ginormous bathtub that had jets. So it was a jet bathtub. So that was pretty cool. But the bed looked, the linens on the bed were all right. It was like green or something, but the bed was actually comfortable, but the pillows were as hard as rock. And then, there was nobody to complain to or anything. And then it had a TV in there and it had a long shelf and it had 2 toilets and a sink. And so we said, well, he looked at me and said, just think of it as a camp out. And Michael Jackson, when we came into the lobby, he disappeared. He went running out the door past us. So the next day, I wanted to find out where Michael Jackson lived. And I had left to hang out with my brother and his fiance in Italy. We were going on a sailboat adventure that day with them. So we went down to the marina to get on a sailboat. So when I got back that night, I took my cell phone and turned the light on it. And I shined it down into the dungeon. And the guy was from Somalia. It was a black guy. And he was sitting on a box. And there were boxes all over the place, just playing on his cell phone. And I thought that was creepy. And then the next day when we were awake, and we were in our room, when we went out to go to breakfast, this lady was there, and we wanted to go get coffee somewhere. And the lady was in the lobby. She was French, and she was sitting at the desk. But it wasn't a lobby. It was just like a room that all the rooms were off of. And my husband said, hey, he said, do you have anyone else staying here? She said, yeah, we're booked. But she lied. There was never another guest in that hotel the whole 5 days we were there. So it was just really weird. And I'm not going to even do a review on it because I don't know what to think about the place. I mean, every day we came back, our room was spotless. Like, they really cleaned it good. The bathtub was amazing. It was huge. And the hot water worked great. And it had everything we needed, basically. I think they charged me like an extra $10 and $41 tax because Italy has its own taxes, so you have to pay that too. So I had to pay that when we left because they charge you for the water bottles. But that wasn't really bad, And we never saw Michael Jackson again after that. And I never looked down in the dungeon after that. I just would go out and we'd hang out on. Okay, I'm ready. All right, love you guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. It's Jeannie Jones. Check out all my songs and releases. They're everywhere. Pandora, Deezer, Boomplay, YouTube. What else? Amazon Music, Apple Music. Only 99 cents, guys. It's pretty cheap for a song. And even if you don't, just listen to my songs on YouTube and like them and put comments below. You'll hear them from time to time. I market them by putting them on TikTok. And my record distributor also puts my songs on TikTok as well as all other social media. So check it out, guys. The latest one is Bollywood Night. Check it out and check out my